Hello, I'm Gidano, and tonight I'm gonna try to showcase Hyperlight Drifter new game Unrestricted on PC. Thanks BSG for letting me play this, and I think we can start right now in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we are playing Hyperlight Drifter. I'm already skipping a cutscene here by pressing every button on my controller. And this is a game that came out in 2016, and you play as the Drifter, this little guy. And the Drifter can do a bunch of things. He can slash with a sword, he can shoot with a pistol, and he can dash. He can do set of 3 dashes, and that's the main movement that we do in the speedrun. And as you can see, there's some enemies here. You have health kits and health, and this is pretty much the tutorial area. There is no text in this game, so all the story, which is like a Souls-like storytelling, that is really complicated and pretty much impossible to understand at a start. It's only explained by images. As you can see, there's a bit of fighting that you can do in the game. The sword does 1 damage as well as the pistol, but we can actually do a trick, which is blinking, which means we can shoot and slash at the same time, so we can do double damage, as well as recharging our pistol, because every time you hit an enemy with the sword, you recharge your ammunitions. And so this is the Hyperlight Drifter dystopian world. Now there's gonna be a cutscene that's pretty loud. I don't know why they made it this loud.
While we're in discussing, do you have time for a quick donation?
Yeah.
Because we have a €3 donation by Scott Hansen, which is saying, thank you for the best stream event ever. Watching this stream almost every night before bed. And given that's pretty late, have a good night already. If you're not going to bed yet, stay tuned.
Yeah, the hack and slash section is surely interesting. I'm excited for Katanet Zero after this one. So as you can see, they're trying to explain a story. We have been saved by this pink guy here, but there's no text. And now you're gonna see why the game is kinda enigmatic. I'm gonna pick up the map, and you guys are gonna try to understand what it says. So this is the map of the world, and it's explaining exactly what you need to do. It's really strange. I'm gonna try to explain it right now, but first we're gonna try to do the first glitch, because doors are broken. I'm gonna try again. We are gonna use the doors quite a bit during the run, do some glitches. Okay, I did it. So you can use the doors to go out the buttons. So the map shown the fact that you need to go in 4 locations in the world and collect 4 pillars in order to open the door to the final boss. So what we are doing here now is trying to get to each location, which is north, east, west, and south, and get every pillar that we need. We're gonna do it by completely breaking the game. So this is unrestricted, which is pretty much any %. It means that we can do every glitch in the game. It's different from no major glitches, mostly because there's a glitch you can only do on controller that saves like 2.5 minutes. So that's why they changed. They do 2 separate categories. So you saw I just picked up an item, which is a bit. It's used to learn some new skills. We're gonna need quite a few during the run, because we need to buy two different skills which are needed to complete the game in this category. One is gonna make our dash faster, and one is an attack that we do not use to attack actually, but we only use to glitch the game even more. So as for now, we just need to climb this mountain here There are different enemies that you can see now. We're gonna meet like dogs and these flying enemies. But again, these ones are pretty easy. You can also pick up items while you dash. That saves a little bit of time. Okay. There's also this dog here, which you only see a few times. It's really important for the story, trust me, but we're gonna skip all of it. Also this guy. Bye. It's very funny because if you talk to them, it shows up like a comic strip when it tries to explain you things. But again, it's pretty intricate to understand what's the lore about this game. I personally played the game, didn't understand it, went to the wiki and tried to understand it. Okay, now we're gonna pick up the first of the 4 pillars of this zone here. Every time you pick up a pillar, there's a cutscene that goes on. We can do a select buffer. I need to time it. So it shows a little bit of a cutscene there, but if we smash select and dash, we can dash through the little cutscene. That saves a little bit of time. These dogs are kind of annoying. Sometimes they follow you. Okay. And these are the worst enemy of the game. So they do 2 damage and they also stun lock you. So if you have more than one next to you, they can actually kill you because one follows you and the other one kills you. I need to heal. Now there are more. Yeah, that was pretty good. Again, I'm gonna do the select buffer. That guy decided to fall down by himself, that's fine. I'm gonna take this for be sure. So there are many more beats than what I'm taking, but we are taking the easiest one to get. We don't need all of them. This is pretty tricky. Okay. And now I'm gonna do another glitch. So there's an arena here where you have to do a long fight. But as soon as the cutscene ends, we're gonna ride a wall that spawns. And we're gonna go out of bounds. So the fact about out of bounds is that if you stay too long, the game kills you. But you can do a seeding animation that resets the timer in which they kill you. And now we're gonna do another glitch, which is trying to get this pillar while we fall down the mountain. Okay, that worked. So what happened here is that for the game we fall down, so we lost collision detection and we can go through walls. Only in this part of the map though. I need to time this a little bit. Okay. Like this we can skip a cutscene and just walk through the wall. And that's a pretty tricky one because if you fail it, you can actually soft lock the game. Thankfully we didn't do it. We're gonna take this bit, which is going to be one of the last few that we take. And now we're gonna enter one of these parts, which are like... Shout out to the beautiful 16-bit heart, by the way. This game is wonderful to watch, especially in the late game. There are a few of these like dungeon-ish areas in the game. Finding all of them in a first playthrough, it's really hard. 100% run of these, it's kind of hard to find, to get. There are also a lot of secret doors like that one. Now we're gonna do another walk inside a door. This one, it's also kind of tricky. So
While
Yeah.
While you're breaking the game, do you have time for a quick donation?
Yeah, sure.
All right, we have 10 euros from the Handy Crowbar saying, do my best, Gidano! Thank you so much.
Thank you, Crow. Really appreciate it. So moving in between walls can be tricky because the space in between walls is completely dark. So seeing where the drifter is can be kind of tricky. We are gonna do the last flip inside the wall, and we are done with the north part. Okay, so now we're gonna buy our first skill. What I did there is, actually, I need to explain that. We pretty much skipped the cutscene by activating the teleporter before the cutscene actually started. Sadly, I failed the door skip again, so I need to watch this cutscene that loses like 5 seconds. It's not a big deal. We're gonna buy the first ability, which is dashing. So you're gonna see. Now I can do dashes faster. I can do set of 3 or more. I'm gonna concentrate on set of 2 or 3. Because doing more than that, it's actually scary sometimes, because you start drifting if you do more than 3, and that can make you lose some time. If you hit a wall after the third one, you can actually get stunned for a little bit, so you don't want that to happen. So this is West. It's like a cherry blossom place, really cool. There's some really hard skips to do here, and also hard to explain, but this game in this category is pretty complicated to learn. But if you guys want, there's an amazing Discord server about the game, and people can help a lot. They helped me. Okay, so now I'm gonna do another glitch. So if you dash through to the corner of the screen, as soon as you enter, you can actually delete the loading zone. You have a few frames to do that. I bounce back. Okay, so what I want to do here is doing it in this part here, and then you can clip inside the wall like that. We're gonna do that again later. Here you can just walk here. Wait, enemies are blocking me. Okay, there's like a load zone there. I'll let you skip everything. And now we're gonna do a pretty hard one. I need to go out of bounds here, which I failed. I'm just gonna die. It's faster to die there than reloading. There we go. So here, navigating through these, it's pretty darn hard because every tree has its own collision like that. I got stuck. Alright.
While you're getting through that, shall I just plug a bit?
Absolutely.
All right. All right. I would like to point out that we are currently raising money for Mine. It's a nationwide organization committed to prevent mental health issues and to support everyone who has dealt with mental issues themselves or within their family. All of your donations will go to Mind. And there's some good incentives to bring those donations towards. Like for instance, later tonight we have a Shadows, which has a ship color that you can donate towards. You can pick between blue, green, purple, or red. Or you can go for a Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. You can pick the monkey, like I, Baby, Gon Gon, or Mimi. Sounds like meme, so I like that one. And another one that is coming up, and that's actually an incentive, which will be for Carto. We can build a snowman, which is currently sitting at 49 euros out of 100. Or we can cheer up a plant, which is currently sitting at 50 euros out of 100. So we're almost there, but let's get it, Matt.
Absolutely donate. In the meanwhile, we actually made it. Third try. It's still good enough because that's a kind of hard bounce. And now we're gonna go down here. Again, skip that wall right there. Now I'm gonna do one thing that is called crystal skip. So these crystals here respawn, but if I get stunned by dashing into the wall at the right time, I can actually go out of bounds inside the wall. Okay. That worked out. And now we're actually approaching one of the hardest skip of the run, which is another crystal skip, but it's done differently, you're gonna see. So now there's gonna be some dogs running at us. Hopefully they're gonna die by themselves. Okay. Most of them did. Sadly, I got it once, so I need to heal, because for the next skip I actually need to take damage once. So we need to fall while these crystal eats us. And we did it first try, nice. That's really hard to time it. Because you need to fall at the same time the crystal eats you. And now we're almost done with this part of the game. Really glad I hit that. Failing that skip not only makes you lose time, but you need to heal as well, which is scary. Gonna actually take one more medkit for safety. We teleport to the middle because we still miss one of the pillars. It's gonna be down here. And it's just faster to teleport back.
Do you have time for another donation?
Yes.
Alright, we have a €1 donation from Ghost Alchemist, which is saying, hey Gidano, seen you run this game so many times, and yet it still gets more and more impressive as every playthrough, and wait, this isn't Bugsnax. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Ghosty. Okay, now we're gonna buy another ability. It's Phantom Slash, and we're gonna use it to break the game even more, even if that was needed. And you're gonna immediately see what I'm talking about. Okay, this is East, which is my favorite looking area. This blue and green part are super good. The art style in this this game, and the music, the ambience music, is so good. We're gonna see these ninja frogs. We're not gonna actually fight them, we're just gonna skip them. And now we're gonna do the slash. We wiggle inside here. We try to set ourselves. There we go. What happened there is that we pretty much bounce back from the staircase to the other side of the map. That lets us skip everything about that part of the east part of the world, which is really good. So now we're gonna take a pillar. I took that middle teleporter because after we take this, we're gonna actually go back to there faster. And now we need to do another skip that is pretty hard. People usually go back, switch to keyboard and mouse to do this one, but I'll try to do it normally. This can actually freeze the game if you do it wrong. Hopefully it's not the case for us today. I'm pushing it too much. Okay, we got it. So you pretty much get pushed to the side, almost falling, and then you push it again to get sent inside the tree. That's actually pixel perfect. You have to aim perfectly, otherwise the game crashes, and that's not fun. And now we're gonna take the shotgun. We're actually not gonna use the shotgun until the last boss fight. Alright, boss fights. There's supposed to be a boss fight after every area, but we actually skip all of them by doing these tricks. The only boss fight we actually do is the last boss fight. So there's actually 5 bosses in the game. 5 main bosses. I'm not getting the time of some dashes. Pretty weird. Now I'm gonna try to do another really hard trick. It's called Arena Skip. And it's pretty much like the crystal skip we did earlier, but we're gonna use an enemy, so it's a little bit more RNG than that. And we got it, perfect. I didn't skip the cutscene, but it's fine. So again, we fell down the hole while the plant hit us with the explosion. So we lost collision detection for the game, and we got through the walls like that. Now we're gonna do a door clip. So this door opens, and after 6 seconds they close again. So we can clip inside that, like that. Sadly, I missed the trigger there for the load zone. So hard to see. And I died. It's fine. We're gonna spawn right here. So this is a pretty hard one because it's so hard to see where the platforms are at the end of this. Hello? Let me try a third time. I need to die again. Otherwise I lose too many medkits.
Well, I'll let you focus on this. I can just plug something if you want.
Absolutely, thank you.
All right. We want to thank ESA for supporting the event, for allowing us to stream on their channel. For more information about their upcoming events and any changes due to the COVID-19 outbreak, be sure to check out esamarathon.com. And ESA also supports other marathons as well. And for instance, there's events that happen all across Europe, including the British UKSG, Hackathon, and more. So be sure to drop a follow to see whenever something is live.
I got it for a second there.
I believe in you. You can do it.
There we go. We actually made it. Run is saved. We lost a lot of time there, but gonna take this because I lost a medkit. Ooh, and that was the west part. That means we only need to do the south part and then we are done. So we're gonna run that as fast as we can. South part is the shortest of the all areas. There are some tricks, but they're not as hard. Gonna take this teleport here. Gonna do some load cancels here. Glitch inside this wall and this wall. And in this area there's like a lot of underground laboratories like this one. Really cool to see. I think the first one we're gonna go back into the middle part. And now we're gonna go back and do the same thing but to the other side. This one is a little bit trickier. So I'm smashing the dash button and hopefully get stuck like that. And you can actually go through the wall like that. That was third try, which is still pretty good. It can take some time to actually get that one. So now we got 2 of the 4 pillars. Gonna go this way and try to get the last one. Last 2. This one is a little bit more straightforward. We just need to go through this area. We do a little skip here by going inside this wall. Kill this guy with the shotgun, actually, because he has 6 life, so shotgun does 5 damage and the sword does 1, so 5 plus 1. Okay. Now it's really important that we don't die, because if we die here, we lose a bunch of time. That enemy, it's normally not there. Okay, let me the last one. And then we are good to go to the last boss. So this one can be tricky. It killed so many runs for so many people. You need to chain all those dashes. You need to chain a lot of dashes together. And then do the last turn. Okay, it was good enough. I have the feeling this is going to be really close to time I gave, but hopefully we'll see. So now that we got every zone, we go here in the middle and we go to fight the final boss. So the final boss, it's kind of tricky. It got a lot of health. So what we need to do is to hit him with the shotgun as much as we can. The problem with the shotgun is that he has a super long reload time. So what we need to do is shoot with the shotgun, switch to the pistol, switch back to the shotgun. That cancels the reload and shoot again. So it's really tight and kind of hard to do. But if we do it correctly, we actually never get hit by the boss. So it requires a little bit of concentration. There is this staircase to the boss fight. We are gonna go inside. Okay, there we go. It's 3 faces that are the same to you that you're watching, because it's always the same. That was risky because I didn't get the diamond here. And we got it. Okay. And the sloppy at the end, but we actually got it. So now we have a small walk to the end of the run. I'm gonna take this time to thanks BSG to letting me play this game. If you wanna follow me on Twitch, it's very appreciated. I'm gonna run a lot of Demon's Souls remake. Hopefully get a good time on that, and hopefully I will see you in other marathons with BSG or ESA. And thanks to everyone who made this possible. Donate. It's a very nice cause, and the timer goes down in 3, 2, 1, and thank you. This is all from me. Thank you again.
All right. Thank you, Gidano, for this amazing run of Hyperlight Drifter. And indeed, make sure to give him a follow. And while you're doing that, while you're giving him a follow, we're going to go to some quick Twitch ads, and we're setting up for Katana Zero. So stay tuned for that.